Okay, guys, so I got the flat top block today. So this is the block that came. So, you know, when you want to make a flat top hat, when you have your hat and it's flat topped it, okay? So this is the block that you will have, okay? So this one is 54 centimeters. So now I see why. Now this wasn't specifically for my size. So this is what came with it. So this cost me $100, and this, like I said, I don't know yet, guys, how to use everything, but these pieces came together. Maybe it's another piece that I gotta buy, but I already had this piece. So I could take it off here, put it on there, and when I'm doing the puller down, and these things kind of go in there. Okay, so now I see why it's crucial to do your measurements. This is a block that he had already on his site, and I just purchased it without knowing measurements. So remember I said when you're doing your measurements and going around, and then you got to consider too the sweatband in these wigs. Okay, so right there, that is a 23. So a 23 will be this should have been 59 inches, between 58 and 59. So look at this. When I ordered this, this comes up as, so this is going to be tight. And see, that's why you got to know your measurements when you're ordering these blocks. So this comes up as, see that? 21 inches. So that is going to be tight, 2 inches tight. So I will have to make this after I put it on and get the flat top, and then I'm gonna have to do something to open it up to make it 2 inches bigger than this, because if not, the hat is gonna be tight just like the other one. So, but I'm like, oh, it's so short. But when you're doing a flat top, that this is pulled all the way down to the block, like after the hat is pressed and everything, then you pull it all the way down where it's flat. So the inches of the block is 3.5 inches tall. So you see why it's important to do your measurements. So what I'm going to wind up doing to give me more width on this, I'm going to have to wind up getting some duct tape. Some of that Gorilla duct tape, and I'm going to have to take some cardboard and glue the cardboard around, and then I'm going to have to take the Gorilla tape, put the Gorilla tape around, and then after the Gorilla tape around, after the duct tape going around, then take the shrink wrap to give me the width that I need, because this hat will be too tight. So that's why you have to know the measurements, because when they do it in centimeters, not like 23 inches, 22. So flip it over and give them, they do these blocks in centimeters. So this block, it'll give me the flat top that I want on the hat, but it's going to be too tight for my head, because this is measuring at 21 inches, which I don't have the sweatband on here, you know. So I'm new to hat making. So I'm trying to figure out, like, after I get it on here right, then I will have to put at least 2 more inches going all the way around to make it not be so tight. Or, oh, but the hat gonna look weird. I was gonna say, you know, I have the hat scratcher so I can block the hat, but then down to the bottom where I need it to be wider, I can use the hat scratcher and scratch it out. But then this part is gonna be wide, and it's gonna be going like that. So I'm gonna have to use the tape to get it to do what I needed to do. So that's why know your measurements, know how to measure your stuff so you can have it right. Because yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I need to get some duct tape, and I need to make that work out. So yeah, I gotta buy some duct tape, the waterproof duct tape, like I did the rest of my wig blocks. Let me show y'all. Not wig, why I keep calling wig? Y'all see what I do? I take duct tape and I tape up these things I make to make them more waterproof because of the steam and stuff like that. So I take duct tape and do that. So turn them into blocks. So I took an old hat, and I put the duct tape on it to make it be kind of waterproof, you know. And I just kept putting duct tape around it, shrink wrapped it, and this is how I made these blocks, okay? And these was actual hats. These was actual hats, okay? And that's what I did. So with this block, to be able to get the size that I need, I'm going to order some duct tape. So I'm going to wind up taking a piece of cardboard. Oh, matter of fact, look. I'm going to use this stuff. See this right here that they shipped it in? Because I need this to be them inches that I need, okay? You got to improvise. You have to. So remember, I need this to be a certain width, okay? So you see that? I'm going to use this stuff. I'm going to put this stuff going around, and then I'm going to do duct tape because I need this width to be wider than what it is. So I'm going to keep using this stuff to give me the width that I need. Then we're going to use duct tape. So I'm going to go use my hot glue gun. I'm going to glue this around, and I'm going to order my duct tape, and then we're going to do the measurements again because this is what we need to get the width of what we need, okay? And then just make sure it's flat like that. And leave the holes open on the bottom because I need what I need. And you know what I'm wondering, y'all? I can't use hot glue because hot glue is going to be too hot and it's going to wake up and it's going to come loose. I got to use E6000 because I need to glue this on first. Then I'm going to use the duct tape and tape it because I need this to be a certain amount of inches because not the hat is going to be tight and it'll be not good. The head itself will be tight. So when you decide to get into the hat making business, do the measurements, get the right stuff, because if you don't get the right stuff, then when you put the hat on, the hat is going to be really tight. I don't want my hat to be tight. That's the block that I need, but that's what I felt when I first got the original block. That block is too small, so I'm going to use this stuff. I'm going to go glue this all around, let this dry. I'm going to order my duct tape off Amazon because I'm going to get more duct tape versus going in a dollar store. And I get that waterproof. So when you get duct tape and you want to take a $20 hat and turn it into a block, get waterproof duct tape and get you like 4 things of duct tape, okay? So we finna jimmy rig this block and we're going to keep it up till I get it to 23 inches, okay? We need 23 inches. We need 23 inches. So my block came today, but that block is small. That one was not custom. So I noticed when he custom made a block for me, he charged me about $40 more than his blocks that's already made. So when you get them blocks and the measurements, if you don't know, before you purchase, tell the seller, hey, I'm new to hat making. This is my size. Could you please help me pick the right block so that I can be able to get the right size hat for me? So we're going to jimmy rig this one because we need to turn this 21 into 23 inches. So I'm going to use this foam stuff, and then I'm going to order some duct tape offline, and we're going to wrap this around until I wind up getting the size that I need. And then we're going to do it in duct tape just like that. And it's going to last, baby. Make it last. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. But my block came and it is too small. But the width of it is good because when you do it, the flat top need to be flush. But that's what the problem is. Let me do some magic. Thanks for watching. Toodles.